Yeah, 레벨레벨도 마치 밧줄처럼 엉켜져 있는 줄기 아무 이유 없이 끌리지. 레벨레벨레벨 타오른 빛처럼.
Okay, so this song is like, yeah, I know this song. I know a few of only one of song. Um, let's read. From controversy to triumph, this song continues to stand the test of time for me. Tangled up like ropes, I'm attached to it for no reason. We're like roots extending like veins, are surprisingly candid lyrics for a K-pop song. If it were any other group, the writers would typically dance around sexually explicit themes for fear or censorship and backlash. Good thing only one of care about the arts more than the charts. That chorus is so excellent. Yeah, libido is, I would say, definitely a staple and a really strong statement inside the K-pop sphere. I think, like, yeah, other writers would have use a more like uh, like you think about the lyrics, but you not really correlate with something sexuality type of stuff. I mean, I would say a few K-pop songs out there now that are like this, like similar. But Libido was, I think it was in 2020, 2019, something like that when it came out, the song. But yeah, but my favorite, only one of project is the B project. So, and I've found out about it last year around June. So it was a good Pride Month experience. All of the 6 videos that are consist of the B project, they were amazing. And if you doesn't check out yet, this is the sign that you should check out only one of, not only the B series. So yeah, and I wouldn't say that they are not care about the charts, because um yeah, the type of music that they do, it's really experimental. It's really fresh in the K-pop listeners' ears, and not really radio friendly or TV show friendly. I remember that when SBS or Inkigayo allowed them to do this choreo for Libido, the explicit part of the choreo, and I was so surprised that they are allowed that to in TV, live TV, that they do that. So I agree that they are care about more the arts, and they produce their own songs and write their own stuff. So yeah.
손짓으로 부르듯 Want you to take a bite 나의 그 힙발이 마치 나를 부르는 fantasy Girl I just wanna know 빠져나가지 못하게 나를 비집고 들어오는 너
And I love watching reaction videos that when the reaction channel doesn't know that what kind of music only one of doing, and they only watch, for example, the MV for Libido, and then they read the lyrics and they're like, oh, so this is what they meant. It's so funny. Oh, and by the way, I was so sad when I found out that Love left the group, and I I did not. I read somewhere that the reason that he left was that his family or his mother especially is religious Christians, I guess. I think that was what I read. And they were not happy um, with the theme of the the type of stuff that only one of do, and that was the main thing that why Love left the group. And I was like, first of all, you are in this group since debut and you see what you gonna do. Like, you should have, I mean, on the other hand, you are a grown up, so he's what 94 liner, so he's now 30. So I don't know, like, that's when I say that the parents in this case does not have any saying in this. If you make money and you not not going into work with a sour face and you are loving your job, then you should be able to do what you want to do. So yeah.
섬세한 너의 prism 펼쳐져 you're my prism 알고 싶어 이 눈동자.
This is a other boy group that I should get into. I don't know why, but I'm sometimes mixing the boys with Treasure. I don't know why. I guess I've heard their names in one sentence a lot. But I think the boys are a little bit older group than Treasure. Yeah. I do not know this song. Prism is boy group perfection. It has a very distinct futuristic atmosphere built around it. The execution, both visually and sonically, is superb. It knows when to slow down and when to pick up the pace again, keeping you on your toes. And on top of that, we get strong vocals. That's a treat. There is not a single uninteresting moment in this track, and therefore undoubtedly belongs in the boy group Hall of Fame. Interesting. That is a really nice description for marketing the group or the song. Okay. Oh, by the way, I know that it's lagging. I know.
Artificial lover 처음부터 실제 마저 흔들
I heard so much about it. Yeah. This song is it's really famous in my opinion, or at least I heard a lot about it. Speaking of the boy group Hall of Fame, have you heard of Artificial Love? Our relationship is superficial, your romance is calculated. You got that fake smile, fake tears, fake love. You have everything that I want. You are perfectly built, cold, artificial love. Yeah. Whenever I lose hope in new K-pop releases, I come back to this and feel alive again. Watch the concert version at your own risk. I warned you. Yeah. I think this is my sign to get into EXO more. Mm, I I thought about it. How should I do the listening party type of stuff in YouTube? Mm, I mean, it would be a little bit boring for you, but I would listen with my headphones and you should have something different playing in the background that you can hear, and I only hear the song and I am going to react to it and I'm going to dissect it after I heard it, and I'm going to play snippets. That way it should not be blocked or copyrighted on YouTube. That's the plan. So yeah, or I would play the instrumental version on YouTube with a little bit of distortion. I think about those things. But yeah. EXO would be definitely the first one I would jump into it to discover after Baekhyun's new album.
뭐가 진실이고 거짓인지 말해 좀 Can't trust this You got that 거짓 미소 Artificial 거짓 눈물 Artificial 거짓 사랑 Artificial 이게 바로 너의 Artificial lover 대초 너와 나 나눠진 반대의 힘에 끌려 피어나는
I don't know what it's about the lagging right now. It's frustrating. Yeah, talk about solo artists that I listen all the time. Yeah, I mean, this is a whole lot of different situation than Baekhyun, but yeah. Taemin is that artist. Like, it's him for me. Yeah. Let's read, and I'm going to talk about Taemin later. Both the original and the remastered version I have come to love very much. Though the track is great by itself, I think the real magic happens when it's performed on stage by Taemin, somebody who continuously emphasizes the idea of genderless expression and wanting to embody and shamelessly incorporate both attributes in the art form of dance, a true trailblazer. I agree. And I found Taemin, of course, after BTS, because BTS was the first K-pop act that I found. Um, and yes, Taemin is that kind of performer and artist that I grew to love throughout the years, because when I was growing up, I guess I was closed a little bit, music wise, because when I was growing up, I listened a lot of retro music from the 70s, 80s, 90s, um, uh, and that music style was the because of the heavy influence from my parents, and I love those music to this day. So I've listened to them very often, but um, the European slash American retro music that I was growing up on, and some of them were more sensual than the other, I would say, but I was never exposed the kind of sensuality and genderlessness um, as the what the K-pop industry it can offer. Not just Taemin, but I think some of the acts deliberately or not even aware of the sensual aspects of their artistry in K-pop that can allure a lot of people. And Taemin is one of the artists that is also grown into himself in terms of sensuality and accepting his best qualities as a performer and adopting the style or birthing the style of his that he is today. And he even said in Sachita, when he was the guest, that that he needed a lot of time to find himself and accept his genderless types of artistry, and that he doesn't need to match anyone's expectation, anyone's style in order to be successful anymore. Like, he is a idol of 15, 16 years of experience, who is established himself in the industry right now, that everyone is respecting him and his work as a soloist and as in Shiny. So yeah, and probably I am levitating towards him more than anyone else in Shiny, because he has the same type of energy than Jimin. And I wouldn't say that Jimin is my bias in BTS, but but I I always looking for something different in every group, in every member. And every member in every group, in my opinion, has something different to offer if you're looking into really the group that you are interested in. And when I see them together, and they are really good friends, as you know, but I always like, oh my god, they are two long lost brothers. Like, in Sachita they said that, and they show it as well, that they have the same hand size and they are the same height and everything. And I'm like, okay, guys, come on, just show the birth certificates already.
붉은 꽃 그것에 질린 너와 나 시대 동일하지 낡은 환상 신념 꿈도 무릎 꿇지 yeah. Sexuality Sometimes it's sweet Sometimes it's soft 본능만의 drive 점점 강해지는 fuse 더욱 Sexuality
As I watch this video now, some of his expressions with his eyebrows and eyes, and how he articulate his words as he's saying some types of words. It's the same facial expressions as Jimin do now. Like I can see how Taemin influenced Jimin in various aspects. Like I now it was like so obvious for me for the second that I saw his face.
가시밭길 위로 riding You make me boost up 거짓으로 가득 찬 파리 가렵지도 않아 Levy 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 다비 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 멋대로 정하네 나란에 대해
I guess this is the most recent song in this list as of right now. Le Seraphim Anti-Fragile. I know this song as a good hype stan. I'm just kidding. I'm not company stan. That pumping beat, the apocalyptic messaging in the music video, Chewan's Kantip. How on earth is this their first ever comeback after losing a vital member? Anti-Fragile feels like a song to end it all, and the drama and all the worrying, all the negativity. Pour some gasoline on fire, fly again, rising through the flames, forever remaining victorious by being anti-fragile. This is how you push K-pop forward. Yeah, I guess Le Seraphim got a lot of backlash after Coachella, but all in all, they are bringing something fresh to the industry, and I can always appreciate the effort that some of the groups and soloists do in order to bloom out of the K-pop stillness of the industry. Like everyone is doing the same and everyone is looking the same and stuff like that. And even their recent comeback with Crazy, they are not taking themselves too seriously. They make good music. They are a good sounding and looking group. They have the names in the group. Like a lot of the members were known to the industry long before they were formed as Le Seraphim. So I think they can utilize they strengths and their songwriting and producing skills in the group. So I don't get the hate that they got. I guess I wouldn't say that I don't get it. I don't get the size of the hate. Like everyone is allowed to hate, but I don't get the size of it.
I can feel it. 뜨거운 관심을 환영. 귀여운 질투는 고해. 주는 인형은 no thanks. 내 미래서 나의 노래. Yeah, give me that. 걸어봐 위험 like a lion. 눈빛에 거대한 desire. 난 나를 또 부어가 쏠리는 fire. 불길 속에 다시 말아 rising.
This log is starting to get annoying. I'm gonna do this. Maybe it helps something.
하지만 내가 뜨거운 those shoes. 있어버리죠 너의 fairy tale. Now you know my name. I'm anti-fragile, anti-fragile. Anti-fragile, fragile. Anti-fragile, anti-fragile, fragile. Anti-fragile, anti-fragile. I know I love you. Zero 세계 속 안에 you're my one and only.
Let's read. In my opinion, mostly misunderstood by non-TXT fans and tossed aside as a cheap attempt to bring back the pop rock and emo aesthetic. While you would characterize any K-pop song that way, as frequent concept changes are integral to the genre. I love this word. I think Love Song in particular is able to push itself out of that box. The vocals and lyrics sound a bit too earnest to feel like a bad act. Or maybe emo just is being overdramatic and gloom ridden. In that case, Love Song most definitely succeed in delivering sad emotions. BTS runs smoothie little sibling. I have seen a lot of non TXT fans that their first TXT song was this song and they were amazed. And a lot of them was even new in the K-pop sphere as well, not just with TXT, and they were really shocked that it was not what they thought it was going to be. And I guess, in my opinion, this song was I would say the type of song that was everyone was able to relate when it was came out, because maybe the maker of this video saw a lot of people that was not really into this song, but in my side of the internet there was a lot of people that was openly positively surprised, like this with this comeback, particularly not just TXT, but after they looked into TXT discography, and they were really pleased with what they found. So, and as I've said, when BTS's run was up, that in my opinion, I don't know why, but this song is equals with BTS's "I Need You with Me," but not in sound. In sound, yeah, it's a run sibling, but in success or recognition, because this song, Love Song, was the one of the jumping points to TXT, as with BTS it was "I Need You." So maybe that's why I correlate with the two songs together in this case, in this scenario. But yeah.